going through the basics of users and permissions within Dia. So when you first log into the system, you'll be greeted with your overview dashboard. Yours may look slightly different to mine depending on what navigation view you have set. So if you're on the vertical view, you'll have to go to the cogs button down here to get to your settings, or if you're on the horizontal view like me, simply go to the top at the settings and then third option down, select users and roles. This will now take you to a page that displays all your existing users within the system, and you can see their status on the left hand side just here. So you can see which users are your advisors, general users, the owner of the account, and also if the status is pending. So if the status is pending, that means that the user has not logged in for the first time or accepted their invitation. Now to send a user an invitation, simply go to the right hand side, select plus invite a user and input their email address here. Once you click send, that will automatically then send the invite from the system to their inbox for you. There may be about a 10-minute delay maximum usually. If you're facing any errors when sending an invite to a user, it may be because you're currently using the full capacity of users available on your subscription, so you'd need to update that to be able to then add more users. Here you can invite an advisor, such as one of our Blue Hub representatives, and it's important to note advisors must be a Dia partner because this is a free account enabled to allow us access to support you and help you with the implementation or upkeep of the system. To view the current permissions set against a user, you'll be able to see a role if allocated against a user here, or simply click the user and you can see the permissions here and tweak them if required. Mine looks slightly different just because I'm invited as an advisor. To set up your roles, select roles, and you can remove a role by simply selecting the X icon beside the role and click confirm. You want to make sure that you don't have that role applied any active users as well before you remove it, just to avoid any issues. To add a new role, select plus new role and input a role name, such as an example YouTube. And here you can see that it's automatically expanded all our options for us. So I'm just going to quickly go through and minimize these for us to show you an overview of the options within Dia. So here you can see our views changed a little bit simply because we've collapsed all the options, but just to show you, here's an overview of all the departments, how the permissions are broken down within the system into which categories. Now, if you're setting up a user that mainly has full access to everything and there's only slight tweaks to make, or they're a full admin user and can have full access to everything, if you select the full access button at the top here, once you've selected that, it will then automatically, within your subheadings, select them for you for full access. The same applies to the read-only access option, and then you can simply go through and tweak the ones you want to change. Sometimes you may notice that there's not always a read-only access option by a button, for example, for opportunity undo and opportunity void, and it's simply because these are more functions like a yes or no option. If you want the user to be able to do that, it's not really a read option only sort of thing to choose. For example, you couldn't read to void or undo an opportunity. Where the read-only access is really vital, in my opinion, is if you go down to reports. Here you can control if the users have access to edit and manipulate the reports, or if they can only read the preset templates you have defined for them. So that's an overview really of an introduction to the users and permissions within Dia. If you have any particular questions on this area or any video requests in general, make sure to drop them below. Make sure to also hit the like and subscribe button to stay in tune with all our latest videos, and I'll speak to you soon guys on our other videos.